Hello guys, and welcome to another tutorial from Trust. So we are essentially going to see how we can create a social media website like Facebook, okay, on our WordPress website. Okay, so basically when people talk about creating a Facebook like website in WordPress, basically and typically people think about body box. Okay, so I'm going to go to the body box website here, okay, body box rather, and as you can see, I'm on their pricing page. Okay, so for a single site license, you are going to be billed $228 annually. Okay, and then the price goes up depending on the packages you want. Okay, so the aim of this tutorial is not basically to show you how to install and set up body box. Okay, the aim of this tutorial is to show you how you can convert your regular websites. Okay, so you have an existing WordPress website, or you are looking at creating a social media kind of website. The aim of this tutorial is to show you how you can do that with the available tools for free, okay, or almost free. Okay, so that's basically what we're going to do. So let me show you something I cooked up, okay, for the tutorial. So this is a regular WordPress website that I was able to implement the Facebook social media like features on. Okay, so let me just scroll down. So as you can see, users are able to update, create posts, okay, like it is on Facebook. You can add comments, like, share. Okay, so this is the share feature. You can add post with images and videos. Okay, so I can even play this one. So this is like a video that was added with this post. Okay, so yeah, so basically you can also create groups. Okay, so as you can see here, we have two groups: CSS devs and developers. Okay, and these groups can have members just as it is on Facebook. Okay, also there are forums on this website. Okay, so you can have forums where people ask questions and other people give answers and stuff like that. Okay, so basically it's like a real social media website. Okay, and the interesting thing is that if you have a regular WordPress website, you can actually like convert it to have all the social media like features for free. Okay, so maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add like a post here. So I'm just going to say hello from this side of the world, okay, and then if I like, I can add like maybe an image or something, or a video or something, so but I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to cancel. So but I just wanted to let you know that you could, and you could decide if you wanted to post on your profile page or you wanted to post in any of the groups you belong. Okay, so but I'm just going to post on my profile page. Okay, so if I click on post updates, so maybe I should add an exclamation mark. So I'm going to click on post updates, so you can see. Okay, as you can see, it's posted here. So hello from this side of the world. So other users that follow me, okay, would see this my post, okay, just as it works on Facebook really. Now I'm going to be honest with you. There are some things that you will need to customize. Okay, so there are a few things that you will need to customize if you are going with the free version, like you want to implement social media features on your website for free. So there like for example, the comments, the mark as favorite, you may actually need to customize it. Okay, and I will be doing subsequent tutorials to show you how you can customize a website like this. Okay, and I'll be posting videos on my channel. So this brings us to you. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I want you to just take a minute to pause and hit the subscribe button. Okay, and I thank you so much for your subscription. It encourages me. Like this video, share this video. All right, so let's get right into it. So what are we going to start with? So the first thing we need a domain name. So just for the people that have never created a website before, so to create a domain name, I'm going to go to namecheap.com. so that's NAMECHEAP. okay, and basically Namecheap is a website where you can actually purchase domain. Okay, so for example, I can search for maybe something like my social media. Let me just add a number 123.com. Okay, so it will search the global domain database, and it will let you know if that domain name is available. So my socialmedia123.com is available, and as you can see, there are other extensions we can have. So .social, .net, .dev, .ai, and a lot of them. Okay, so you can actually have various options to choose from. Okay, so supposing you wanted to make this purchase, all you just need to do is to add this to the cart and attempt to check out. Okay, so added to cart. So I can just come here and I do view cart. So I'm just assuming that you know how to buy stuff online. Okay, so you go ahead and do something like confirm order, and just make your payment, okay, with your credit card or PayPal or something. Okay, so basically that's how you purchase a domain. Okay, so that's the first thing you need. Now next, you need to get web hosting. Okay, so for web hosting, there are actually different options you can use. Okay, but basically I use these guys called Scala Hosting. Okay, so let me just, so scalahosting.com, and I've used them for a number of years, and from the experience I've had with them thus far, they're actually very good. Okay, so you can go ahead and check Scala Hosting. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave links in the description that you can just click and go to this website straight up. Okay, so there are different types of hosting. So there's the regular web hosting, where you actually start to pay from $3.95, okay, per month, and then there's WordPress hosting also. So let me just click on WordPress hosting, for example, and okay, so this is WordPress hosting. So you can actually start paying from $3.95 per month, but when you renew it becomes $5.95. okay, so you need to be aware of these things, and with that you can host a single website. So you can check out the different plans to see which one suits your need, and they also have like a cloud VPS hosting, okay, which starts from $10 per month. Okay, and I use a cloud VPS hosting with them. So if you have a domain name and you have web hosting, then you can actually go ahead and create a WordPress website, a WordPress installation. Okay, so I am not going to go through the whole process of creating and linking my domain name with my web hosting. I'm just going to leave a link in the description, such that if you've never created a WordPress website before, you can actually see how you can click the link in the description and see how you can link your domain name to your web hosting if you're doing this for the very first time. Okay, and you're going to need to link your domain name to your web hosting, and then you're going to need to install WordPress on your web hosting. Okay, so and these things I'm saying, they're actually very simple. Okay, so I'll just leave a link in the description that will show you the process. Okay, so just go ahead, click the link, watch the video, and then come back here so we can go ahead and create our website. All right, so I'm going to close this up, and this one as well, and I don't need this, and I don't need this. Okay, so basically let's go to, I can even get rid of this. So let me just take this out of the or maybe not, maybe I should. Okay, I can actually take this out of the flow of the page, so let me just keep it in the other screen. Okay, but I can still see it. Okay, so I'll be using it as a guide. All right, so what we're going to do now is, this is a fresh WordPress installation I did on my local machine. Okay, so this is not actually on like a domain. This is WordPress installation on my local server, XAMPP server. Okay, and if you want to know how you can install WordPress on your computer, on your local machine, I can leave a link in the description as well to show you how to do that. Okay, so you can actually deploy and create your website on your local machine and then transfer it to your server when you are done. All right, so so basically the first thing, let me just get rid of some of these options here. So activity, maybe quick draft, WordPress news, welcome. I think I should get rid of activity. Okay, so this is fine. So the first things we're going to do before we start creating our website, let me quickly show you what this website looks like. So let me right click and open a new tab. So this is what the website currently looks like, and it's definitely not what we want. Okay, so I would, okay, let me do this. Let me come here and open the, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to plugins, right, and I'm gonna click on add new. Okay, so we're in the plugins area, and basically we're going to install a number of plugins on the website. Okay, so the first is, let's install body press. So I'll come here and I'll search for body press. So that's BUDDYPRESS. Okay, and let's go ahead and install body press on our website. So the interesting thing is that for this setup, you actually don't need to pay like any extra money except for your domain name and web hosting. So to set up this social media website on either a new website or like an existing website you have, you're paying $0. Okay, but I must say that the process is actually still similar. So if you decide to decide to buy the body boss theme, okay, which goes for $200+, that should not stop you from actually watching this video, because the process of setting up is still similar. Okay, so let's just have that in mind. All right, so the installation process is done. Now I want you to come here and I want you to search for BB Press. Okay, so this is BB Press, the very first one with 300,000 plus installs. And just go ahead and click on install and give it a moment to install. All right, so that's done. Now let's do for media press. Okay, or no, I'm going to search for RT media. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this and say RT media. Okay, so that's RT media. Okay, so this very plugin here, RT media for WordPress, BodyPress, and BB Press. So just go ahead and install this. Okay. Okay, so the next one we're going to install is called hide page title. So I'm just going to search for hide page title. Okay, so this very first one here, ouch, hide page and post title. So go ahead and install it. All right, so there's one we're going to need, and it's actually this custom login page customizer. Okay, so by Login Press. So if this doesn't show up on your page, just search for Login Press. Okay, and install it. Okay, there's a reason why we're installing this, and we're going to see it later on. Okay, all right, so now what we're going to do is let's install this plugin called BodyPress Activity Social Share. So search for it, and it should be this first one here, BodyPress Activity Social Share by WBcom Designs. Go ahead and install it. All right, so the last one we are going to install is BodyPress Block. So I'll just say BodyPress Block. And okay, so it's this one here, block, suspend, report for BodyPress. So this would enable users to block other users or report other users when maybe they post something offensive or something like that, you know, like the feature you have on Facebook, Twitter, and stuff. Okay, is there any other thing? So maybe I will just do hide admin bar. So hide admin bar. Okay, that should do it. And I will just install this one. So hide admin bar. Basically it will hide the admin bar, WordPress admin bar on the front end of your website. Okay, So I think that's all we need. So what we can go ahead and start to install. So if I come to the front end of my website, you see here that we have this admin bar here. So that's basically what this plugin is going to hide. So let's start by activating this one, and then we'll activate the other ones that we need. So that's the first one. I think before we begin to activate the plugins, I think we need to get a theme. Okay, so let's get the theme we need for the websites. Okay, so I would say I'll come to appearance and I'll click on themes, and then I'll click on add new theme. Okay, so I don't really need all of these things, but I'll just leave them so I don't have to delete them here on the tutorial. So basically what I'm going to search for is I'm just going to search for body X. Okay, it's a free theme, you know, free responsive theme. So this is it right here. So I'll go ahead and install it. And let's activate it. All right, so it's activated. So I think so it says this theme recommends the following plugins: Elementor Page Builder and this toolkit. Okay, the following plugin is currently inactive. Body press. So it's just letting us know that the theme we're using requires this other plugins. Okay, so basically what I can do is I can just say begin installing plugins. So I'll just do this, and I'll just select both plugins, and I would install and click on apply. So Elementor and the other plugin, they're actually free plugins located on the WordPress repository. So we're getting them for free. We're not paying for them. Okay. So far everything we are going to use on this website, we're actually getting for free. And well, if you actually want to have some special features, you can actually get some, you know, premium plugins. And we'll see that at the end of this tutorial. So that's one of the reasons why you should actually stay with the tutorial till the end. Okay, because there are some things that we're going to reserve and let you know at the end. So I'm getting some kind of error here. I'll just go to my plugins. Let me see. Okay, so Elementor and the other tools were installed. Okay, so basically I'm going to begin activating all of the tools here. So I'll just right click here, or maybe first I'll select this checkbox here to check all of them, and I'll click on right click and say activate, and I'll click on apply. So I already have this one activated, so I can uncheck that, and I'll click on apply. And I hope that my activation process is not interrupted by a plugin redirecting to their, you know, page or something like that. So but let's just wait and see. Okay, so I think all of the plugins have been installed. So but what I'll do is I'll go back to my plugins just to be sure. So let me go to plugins. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so all of the plugins have been installed. So there are a lot of notifications here, so let me just hide this one and dismiss the others. So let's inspire book. So let me dismiss this as well, and let me just click on this. Okay, so I think we're good to go, and I don't need Akismet right now, so I'm just going to deactivate it because I will not be setting it up, but you definitely can set it up. It's one of the most popular WordPress anti-spam plugin. Okay, okay, so let's go ahead, and so the first thing we're going to do is let's see what our website looks like. So I'm just going to click on socially, and let's see. Okay, so for a minute there we had an error on the website, but I think it actually displays properly now. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by customizing our website. Okay, so So the first thing I would like us to do is let's start by customizing the top part of the website. Okay, so that will mean that we would do the logo here. Okay, we're not actually using a logo, but we're going to work on the logo, the site description, and the menu. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, so let me just come here and I'm going to click on pages. So let's see the pages we have on the website. I'll open that in a new tab because I'll definitely need to do something on my plugins page later. And as you can see, there are some pages that were generated automatically for us. So pages like activity, member, sample page. Okay, but if we look at the demo website, we see that we have activity, groups, member, forum, and blog. Okay, so what is missing here is we need to have a blog page and a forum page. Okay, so I'm just going to come here, pages, and I'm going to click on add new. So because I want to create 2 pages. Okay, so I actually have Gutenberg here, but I really personally do not like to use Gutenberg. So I prefer to use the WordPress classic editor. So I'll go to plugins and I'll click on add new, and then I'll add my classic editor. It should be one of the first things on the page. So this is one here. I'll install it and I'll activate it. Now let's activate it. So just by activating the classic editor, we would see a change if we refresh this add new page. So I'm just going to refresh this, and so it's easier for me to easily just create a page. That's basically all I want to do. So this first one, I'm going to call it blog. Okay, and I'll click on publish. Right, and we're going to call the second page, we're just going to name it forum. Okay, and this is the page where we're going to place all of our forums. So basically I'm going to come here on the second page, right? I'll click on text here and I'll paste in my forum shortcode. So I'll just paste in, so this forum shortcode here, so bbp-forum-index. Okay, that's basically the forum shortcode, and just go ahead and click on publish. So this page is going to house all of our forums, or all of the forums we create on our website. Okay, all right, so that's this. Now what I'm going to do is, from the pages I've created, I'm going to create a menu. Okay, so for the blog, I'm just going to close this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a menu first. So I'll come to appearance here and I'll just click on menu. Okay, so here I'm just going to name this menu social, and I'll click on create menu. Okay, so now it's time for us to add, okay, let's specify that it's our primary menu right here, and let's add the pages that the menu would have. So I'll click on activity, I'll click on member, I'll click on blog and forum, and I'll click on add to menu. All right, so I'll just make the activity first and maybe member second, and I would like to add the groups also. So let me just see. So I can't find the groups pages. So blog. All right, so I'll sort out adding the groups pages later. So maybe I'll just save this menu and let's go and customize our website. So all right, so if we come to let's just come to our dashboard, and or I can just be here and I'll click on appearance and I'll select customize. So I'll right click and I'll select customize, open a new tab to just do some customization on the website. Okay, and I think this should actually be less than an hour if I'm very fast, so I'll just try as much as possible to be fast. All right, so basically we are here. And what we need to do, let's just come from top to bottom. So we're going to start from general options and site layouts. Okay, I'm going to go with boxed layout. Okay, and let's go back and site loader. I don't want any loader, so I'm going to leave that. Page mapping, I'm just going to leave this as well. So let's go back, and then you can go ahead and set the typography. So typography basically just deals with the settings for the text on the page. Okay, so just go ahead and play around with these settings. I'm not going to waste so much time on typography. Okay, let's come to site header. So you can set the header background by selecting this. Okay, so I'm going to leave mine as it is, so whitish, and let's do, maybe I'll just go straight to my logo. Okay, so site identity here, right? And this says socially and just another WordPress site. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say X, and I'll say connecting people. Okay, and then that's it. But if you have a logo, you can actually upload a logo at this point. Okay, but I didn't prepare a logo for this, so I'm just going to leave this as it is. Okay, and then I would go back and let's do the footer. So the footer has this footer credits, body press, blah blah blah. So I'm sure you don't want that footer credit displayed on your website, so let's just see footer section, no, footer copyright section rather, and you can just go ahead and delete the whole powered by, and okay, and then I can just go ahead and click on publish. So really, every time you make a change on your customizer, don't forget to click on publish. Okay, if you don't click on publish and for some reason you close that page, your changes would not take effect. Okay, so clicking on publishing is going to help you effect the changes you've made. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's just go straight to let me just scroll down, home page settings. Okay, so basically I want my home page to be a static page, and I'm going to select the activity page, right? And for my post page, I want it to be blog. Okay, and this is going to change, and remember we don't have anything on our activity yet, so I'll just click on publish. Okay, so that's fine. I'm going to come back and let me just see what the website looks like. So I'm going to click on this and let's see. All right, so this is what the website currently looks like, and it's not very pretty. There's an error that is being displayed on the website. Let me try and reload it. I guess it's probably because I'm installing on XAMPP and maybe there's a plugin. So let me just, so but no problem, I would fix this error I see here later. I'm going to come back to my customizer. Okay, now what I want us to come to is to come to theme options. Okay, or maybe not theme options. So you want to leave lazy load on. Okay, let's go back, and there's an area I'm trying to remember. Okay, so widgets, yeah, so let's come to widgets, and basically what I want us to do is I want us to set some widgets for the left sidebar and the right sidebar. So let's start from the left sidebar. Okay, so for the left sidebar, I'm going to click on add a widget. Okay, and let me just see the widgets we have. So activity, who is online, and group. Okay, so I'll just come back here and I'll just say something like activity. So body press, oh well, maybe I'll just search for body press instead. Okay, so I know there is recently okay, there's who is online, right? So who is online, you can edit the title. Okay, and let's add one more. So there is recently active, I'm not sure. So let me just search for body press one more time. Body press, and so body press online, I think. Okay, so who is online? Oh, I've already done that. So let me just search for body press group. Okay, so I can't find any body press group. Let me just manually search for it then. So latest activities, no. Login member, and profile completion, recently active, who is online. So I chose latest activities, and let me just see if I can select groups here. So I don't think this actually does it. So maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this one. So I'll click here and I'll click on delete, and let's search for, so I think the first one I need is primary navigation. So body press primary navigation, and I'm just going to move it upwards. Okay, all right, so that's one. And I'll then look for groups. So let's just do groups. Okay, so I think I'm not locating groups because maybe I have not actually created a group. So I think that's why. So body press, and there's nothing like group here, so I'm not quite sure why that is, but I'll find out. So what I'm going to do is, without wasting more time, let's go to the body press right sidebar. And for the right sidebar, let's see what we have. So basically we have profile completeness, member. Okay, just profile completeness and members. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So I'll come here and I'll click on add widgets, and then I'll say profile completeness. Okay, so profile completion, and I'll click on hide widget once progress hits 100. Okay, and let's add one more. So member. Okay, so body press member, and that's going to be it for this one. So I'll click on publish. And now the interesting thing is that this is like the regular, if you use WordPress regularly, this is like the regular WordPress widgets that you know about. Okay, except that BodyPress is giving you some extra widgets to set up. Okay, so that's basically it. So I think I'll come here and refresh the site, and let's see. Okay, so we've not added any activity yet. So on the left here you see the complete your profile, and currently we've not actually done anything on our profile, but we're going to. And then you see the member, so I'm the only person on this website. So so let's see why this other widget is not displaying. Okay, and by the way, ignore the warning. I'm going to find out what it is before the end of the tutorial, and I'm going to fix it. So let's come to, so the left widget, I think. So body press left widget. Oh, I didn't save. I see why I didn't save. So I'll come here once more and I'll do primary navigation, and then I'll click on this. And I think the next one is who is online, and then groups. So I'll come here, I'll do add widget, and I'll just say online, and body press who is online. And remember, you can actually change this to whatever you want. Okay, and then I would see, maybe I'll get to display groups now. So let me see if groups would show up. So for some reason I cannot locate groups, so but that's fine. So I'll click on publish, right? Okay, so if we come here and we refresh the site, Okay, so on refreshing the site, you see here we now have activities, members, mentions, and who is online, and it's just me. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is let's come back to customizer, and let's come to, let's just see, let's come to I don't think theme options, no, not theme options. Just give me a minute, let me just, general, I think, site layout, and I'm just going to change it to full width. Okay, and then I'll publish. Okay, so let's come here and refresh the page. Okay, so I'm going to refresh the page, so I'll just come here and I'll click on the okay, so the page is refreshed, and you see that it occupies more space on the website. Like it's now full width. Initially it was boxed, that's what we set here. Okay, when we set it to full width, so I think I can come back here. So basically what is left is just the preliminary settings and stuff. So let me just look at this and see what we have. Okay, so aside the groups that we created here and the forum as well. Okay, so basically we just have activities from different users, okay, on this activities section of the website. So okay, so maybe what I'll do is I'll then come here, okay, and I'm going to open in an incognito tab. Okay, so I currently have one open. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out. So this is like the previous demo I did. Okay, this is a different user, so I'm just going to log out. I don't even think I know how I'm supposed to log out, but let me just confirm. It's probably something I'm going to add to the tutorial here. Okay, so I'm definitely going to add a logout button somewhere. Okay, all right, so I'm going to just close this up and open it up again so we can see. So if I come here to, let me just get this link and I paste that here. So this is the initial one we did, right? So initially it shows, okay, I think I actually need to log out. So just give me a minute, let me log out of this incognito tab here. So I logged out of the incognito tab, and as you can see, there is the option to log in or register. Okay, so I logged out and I opened a new fresh page. Okay, so yeah, you see that we have this option to log in and to register. Okay, so if I click on register, so let me just start by clicking on register. You see that we have this registration page here. So you just have to fill in a username, an email, and a password, and then complete sign up. So that's basically it for registration. But when it comes to login, I'll click on login and let's see what we have. So basically this is the login page that I customize for the website. So you can actually use any login platform or any login solution you choose. Okay, but I wanted to keep things simple, so I used this one. All right, so I'm going to implement this login page on the tutorial now. So I'll come here to the back end, okay, and I'm just going to search for login press. So I'll click on login press, right, and I'll click on customizer. Or before then, okay, I can just click on customizer, but before then let me show you what the login area actually looks like. So I'm going to copy this, right, I'll come to my incognito tab and I will try to, okay, so this is not my incognito tab. Let me just, okay, yeah, so I found it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to log in here just to show you what the login page looks like before we start customizing it. So I'll click on login here, right? And so this is what it looks like, and that is because we activated the customizer. So I probably need to let me just go to the page. So I'm going to come here, I'll come to plugins, right? And I'll deactivate the login customizer. So where is it? Loginizer, where are you? So this is it right here. So I'm going to temporarily deactivate it. Okay, so I'm just debugging an issue, submit, or just keep and deactivate. So let's go back to our page here, right? And let's refresh this page. Let's see what it looks like. So this is what it actually looks like. So it has the whole WordPress logo and the username and password. So the typical WordPress login page, and that's not what we want on our website. Okay, we want something more classy. Okay, so that's basically why we are using the Loginizer plugin. So I'll go back to the Loginizer and I'm going to activate it. Okay, so having activated it, I will then come to login press here, and then I would click on customizer. Okay, so that's what I did here essentially. I think I need to close this up. Okay. Okay, so we are already 40 minutes in and I want this to be less than an hour, so I think I should be fast. So I'm just going to skip this step and okay, so we are here in our loginizer, customizer. So basically what we need to do is we need to come to login press, right? So this is what the login page actually looks like at the moment. So what the first thing I want to do is let's come to logo, right? And you can either choose to disable the logo or you can upload your own logo. So I'm going to I think I have a logo somewhere, so I'll just upload it. I think I don't really, let me just check my desktop, and I think okay, so logo social, and I'm going to upload that. Okay, and so basically it's just the straightforward logo I just cropped out. So that's the logo. So I'll just increase the logo width just a little bit, and that's it. All right, so space bottom 0. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's go back and see some of the other settings. So the background, this is where we get to set the background image for our login page. So we have some images here that we can just choose from, depend on what you want, but it's nice to have something that you can actually like your own image. So basically I can just upload my own image. So I just clicked on select image and I would upload an image, and I think I have one in my downloads. I'll just click on student. Okay, yeah, so that's it, and I'll upload that to my server. Okay, so just go ahead and click on choose image. So this is the image we have here. What is left, so you can, so let's just go back and see some things. So I'll go back. So this is customized login form. So basically you can actually like go through these things one after the other. So this is enable form transparency. You can go through these things and customize it to however you want. Okay, but I really, they are really straightforward, like if you just read what they mean. But I don't think I want to spend so much time customizing this login form, because that's not basically what this is dedicated to. So customize forgot form. So for the forgot form also, I'll set the same background. So I'll just select this and choose. Okay, let's go back and let's see. So recapture. So if you want to add a recapture to your login form, you can actually do that here. So oh, this is actually a premium feature. I didn't realize that. So but that's fine. So let's see, button beauty, error messages. So you basically you can configure every aspect of this login page. It's a wonderful plugin. So let me just see this form footer. So lost your back to socially. But basically I think this is fine. So but you can go ahead and edit it whichever way you want. All right, so I'm just going to come out of this place, but first I'll click on publish. Okay, and I'll just close this up. So let me go back to my incognito tab, right? And if I refresh this, you will see that the login page will change to what we just set. Okay, so this is basically what we have right here. Okay, so I'll just go back to socially. All right, so we're almost good to go. There are just some things we need to fix up. So we don't have a register menu here. So I think what we need to do is we need to there's a setting on the website. So let's just go to the back end and let's go to settings. So I'll scroll down and I'll click on general settings. Okay, so it's this general settings where we can then set the registration option. So if we can just come down here and say anyone can register, and new user default role. So I'm just going to leave it as subscriber. Okay, and then I'll click on save changes. So that will enable people to register on the website. All right, so if we go to the other front end of the website, you see that I just refreshed the website and you see here that we have register. Okay, so that's basically why the registration was not showing initially. So here we see we have the whole register thing. Users can add in their details, and it's set up such that when users register, they get to confirm their email. So an email is sent to them from your website and they get to click on the confirmation link before they can log in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, first off, let me just minimize this. Okay, I'll come to these very websites and then I'll try to set up my own details. Okay, so I think I can just click on this, my name here, and okay, so this is like my profile. So basically I can set up some things about my profile. So let me just see. Apparently I'm not seeing anything about setting up my profile, so let me click on this. So it's actually same. Okay, let me click on members and see what I got there. All right, so I had this right here in front of me and I was still looking for where to set it up. So first off, I'll come here and I'll just click on profile photo. So I'm just going to add a profile photo to my so I'll just select photo, but first let me make sure I know where that photograph is. So all right, so basically I'm just going to click on select your file and I will just look for an image. So I have an image here, so I think it's on my desktop, so I'll just look for Xeno. Yeah, so this is it. So I'll just bring that in. So the user experience I'm having now is basically similar to what your users are going to be able to do. So I'm just going to do crop image and I think that's it. Okay, so your new profile photo was uploaded successfully. So you can actually add a cover photo for your profile page, just like it is on Facebook. And so for the cover photo, I'm just going to select let me just go to my downloads and downloads, and I'm just going to select the image for the students. All right, so so you see this is my cover photo. So basically you can go ahead and add some other details to your profile just to have a complete profile. And so this is a profile group. I'm just going to leave this. Okay, so let me just go back to the home page. Let's see what we have there. Okay, so you see my profile completeness has increased to 67%. Okay, and here you see activity that I changed my profile photo. So let's go ahead and add something to like a post or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a YouTube video. So I'll just grab a video from my channel. So let me just go to my YouTube studio and let me just grab a video quickly. All right, so I've grabbed a video from my YouTube channel and I'm going to go back to here and I'm going to say check out this video on how to create a password generator with JavaScript. Okay, and then I'm just going to add the link to the video here. Okay, and then I'll click on post updates. So let's see what happens. Okay, so basically the video I just posted is right here. So the text and the video. So right on the website you can go ahead and play the embedded video and you see that the video plays. So but the thing is, it's not just video, you can actually add images as well. So let me just but first let me go to my plugins. So I'm gonna go to plugins, okay, just to be sure, and let's just scroll down. So this is what I need for my plugins. Okay, so I'm going to click on settings just to make sure that everything is fine here in my settings. So what we're going to do is we're in the RT media settings. Okay, so I'm going to come to body press and I'm going to say enable media in group, right? I'll just check this and I would say allow upload for activity stream. So I'll check this as well. Okay, so for some reason, okay, I've not enabled body press group options, but I'm going to do that, no problems. So I think that's it. So just go ahead and save settings and let's come and see. So let that save. All right, so I'll come back to the website and then I'll refresh the website. Okay, it's this one. Okay, so I'll refresh this one and basically yeah, so basically if I try to like maybe add a post, so I can just say something like hello world, right? I get this media icon here that I can just click on to attach like images and stuff like that. So basically I think I can just attach multiple images actually. Okay, so let me just do this too. Okay, so you see that these are two images I've already attached to this hello world post. Okay, so let me just click on post and I think they're still uploading and I'll just, okay, so I think they've been posted. All right, so we have these images here. So hello world and the images, the images here. Okay, so that's basically what that is. Now what I want us to do is I want us to quickly round up. So I'll come to my back end and I will come to body press. Okay, so let's just go to settings, I think, and body press. All right, so this is body press settings and you just need to check some boxes. So friends connection, let your users make connections so they can blah blah blah. Go ahead and check this. Private messaging, go ahead and check this. Every standard social media website should actually have private messaging. Then user groups, go ahead and check this as well. And site tracking, read, record, post comments from your site, activities for new posts. Well, it's not bad to check this as well. And basically you can click on save settings and then all right, so I'm going to come to these options here so we can see what we have there. So show toolbar, yeah. So usually this body press option here, there are two options. There's the legacy and there's the nouveau. So I'll just make sure that this is set, okay, because that's what actually is going to work with the body X theme we used. and allow activity stream commenting on posts and comments. I'm going to check this and allow. Okay, then I'll save settings. Okay, so let's check the pages option. And all right, so this is actually fine as it is. There's nothing to do here. Then the credits option, I don't think there's anything to do there as well. So the credit actually basically talks about the people that contributed to the BodyPress plugin development. So like I said, there's nothing there. Okay, so let's come back to our website and refresh. So we don't have so much activities yet. Now if I go back to my customizer here, I think I closed the customizer, so I'm going to have to open it up one more time. I'll just come to my appearance and I will click on customize. Okay, so basically I'll just come to my widget one more time, and so this is widget, and I'll come to body press left sidebar, and then I'll just add a widget. This time I'll just search for groups, right? And then I'll click on body press groups, and that's all. I'll just publish. All right, so let's go ahead and let's create a group, right? So I'll come here and let me just refresh this. Okay, so one more thing I will do is let's go to the menu. Remember, to go to menu you need to come to appearance and you need to click on menu. So on the menu I'll just I'll just add the groups. Okay, so this is groups here. I'll just select this and I'll say add to menu. Okay, and then I'll just make it the second item on the menu, and then I'll click on save. So I think I can close this one. I'm done with it, and I think I can close this one as well. All right, so let's refresh the page, and you see that there are no groups to display. So what we're going to do is we're quickly going to create a group. Okay, so I'll just come here and click on groups, and of course we don't have any groups yet, so we should be notified that there are no groups yet. Okay, so it says sorry, there are no groups found. Okay, so basically we're going to try and create a group right now. So I'll just come here and I'll click on create a group. And basically the process of creating a group is actually just straightforward. So I'm just going to say CSS, or I'll just say CSS group. Well, developers actually seems fine, right? And then I'll just say this is a dev group, and I'll leave it at that, and then I'll say create group and continue. Okay, so you then get to add some settings. So it's I'm going to leave it as a public group. Okay, and which members of this group are allowed to invite others? All group members. So I'll click on next step, and okay, so now this is where the BB press actually comes in. So it says here that we should add a forum to this group. So a forum is like a section on your website where people can ask questions. Okay, so I'm just going to say yes, I would I want this group to have a forum, and I'll click on next step. So it's going to add a forum to your group, okay, where people can ask a question and others can provide answers. So basically let's upload a group avatar. So I'll just do this, and I have a SAS icon on my desktop, so I'll just quickly just get the SAS icon, and yeah, so this is its SAS logo. So I'll just open that up, and yeah, okay, so go ahead and expand this and position it properly, and then click on crop image. So it says the group profile photo was uploaded successfully. Let's click on next, and next you have to add a cover image. So basically it's like the way you create groups on Facebook and stuff like that. So for your cover image, you can just select a file, and I think I have one. I'll just use the one on my downloads. So downloads and the students, and I'll just click on open. Okay, so I'll just leave it at this. Okay, and then I'll click on next step. Okay, so basically we are done creating our groups. Okay, so the next thing is to actually invite people to join your group and stuff like that, but because there's nobody on the website to invite, so we're just going to click on finish. Okay, so let's see if there are other things that we need to do on the website. So this is what the groups actually looks like. So you can go ahead and post on the group and stuff like that. Okay, so let me just go back to the home page and let me just see what we did in the previous one. So basically I think we are kind of almost done, okay, with the website. Okay, so let's come here. Okay, so the only thing we probably need to sit down and test is having other users register on the platform and seeing how we can interact. Okay, so I said that at the end of the tutorial I was going to talk about how to some things, some important things in my opinion. So basically one important thing if you're going to have a social media like website is having a live chat plugin. Okay, so basically for like this social media website, actually there's a premium plugin called Comet Chat. Okay, I actually recommend Comet Chat because they have really good reviews and they are constantly being developed. It's a premium plugin. Okay, but if you have other options you can actually try them, but definitely do not use a free option because most free options have a downside, okay, that you may not actually like, from privacy to other issues and how they affect your website performance. Okay, yeah, so like also there are other things that you can integrate to BodyPress. Okay, a whole lot of other things you can integrate on BodyPress, like you can actually edit various aspects of your website. For example, these comments now, for example, you can actually edit this and make it just the icon. Same for the mark as favorite. It doesn't look nice to have this whole mark as favorite and then the delete and then the share and stuff like that. So you can actually customize the BodyPress plugin to look like a standard professional, to have a professional look. Okay, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'll just encourage you to subscribe, because subsequently I'm going to be making tutorials on how you can edit and customize various aspects of BodyPress and make the plugin better. Okay, so I think that's it for the tutorial. Okay, so if I go to forum, you'll see that we have at least one forum, the one we created. So CSS developers, there are no topics yet because we've not created any topic, and then there are no posts. Okay, and so basically that's it. We don't have any notification. And oh right, so there's one more thing I need us to do, and that is to create a logout button. I don't think I saw a logout button anywhere, so let me see. I think let me just click here and see. So I can't find the logout. I can't seem to find the logout button anywhere. So we're going to have to customize our own logout button. So let me just show you how we can do that. So basically I think we can just let's go to the back end of the website. Okay, so I think we're done with this one, and we're going to add a menu. Okay, so let's do custom link, right? And for now I'm just going to add a URL. So let me just create a notepad here, a new notepad, and show you the URL. So like I said, this is a local WordPress is hosted on my local machine. Okay, so this is what the link actually looks like, but yours should look like https xyz, that's your domain.com /wp hyphen, login.php, then action equals logout, right? So this is the link you should actually use, just that you should replace this first one to your domain, okay, the first part. So just come here and URL and then paste that in, right? And the link text should be log out, right? And then click on add to menu. Okay, and let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and save menu. Okay, so that's fine. And then I will come to the website and I will just go to the home page and refresh it. Okay, so here you see the logout option. So if you I think I should just try it out. Let me click on this and see what happens. Okay, so it says you are attempting to log out of Socially. Do you really want to log out? So go ahead and click on log out. And as you can see, I'm supposedly logged out of Socially, but for some reason logged out true. Let me just refresh this page. Okay, but for some reason I'm still logged in. I think it's because my back end is logged in here. Okay, but generally that should actually work on your website. Okay, generally it should work on your website. So maybe what I can do is I can try it out in my incognito tab. Yeah, so let me just log in here in my incognito tab. Oh, I definitely made a mistake there. So I know why that what happened the way it did. So let me just come here. I pasted the wrong link, right? So let me come down here and click on this, and then this should not be Toots. Okay, so this is the initial website we did. This should be Social. That's why it didn't log out. So I would just update this. So sometimes we make some small mistakes, but yeah. So if I come to the front end of the website one more time, I'll refresh, and there's the link. So if I just click on log out, it should actually log out this time. So just to be sure. Okay, so all right, so as you can see, it's giving me the option to log in and to register. Okay, so but one thing you probably want to do is when users are logged out, you want to hide this. Okay, so there are various options you can use to do that, but I think the tutorial is already long as it is, so I'll leave that for you to figure out. Okay, so like I said, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I want to encourage you to actually subscribe, because we are going to be creating tutorials on how you can customize the BodyPress plugin and add amazing features. All right, so thank you so much for watching this tutorial. See you in another one.